Hello, beautiful Taurus souls, sun, moon, and rising, and welcome to Tarot Cosmos, your sacred space for intuitive guidance and cosmic clarity. If this is your first time here, I'm so grateful you've joined us, and I invite you to subscribe so you never miss a message that's aligned with your unique energy. Today, we're diving into your reading for the first half of July, where we'll explore the energies shaping your path and uncover what the universe wants you to know in these coming 2 weeks. Taurus, July opens with some challenging but important lessons, especially around feminine energy that may bring some tension or caution. But don't worry, there's also beautiful warmth and love flowing in soon after. This reading is designed to help you stay grounded and protected, while also opening your heart to the joy and connections that await you. So take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's tune into the guidance that's here for you, dear Taurus. Dear Taurus, welcome to your reading for the first half of July. Whether you've been part of this journey for a while or you're tuning in for the very first time, know that your presence is truly appreciated. As we enter this new month, the energy around you is rich with potential, grounding, and soulful shifts. So let's take a deep breath, center ourselves, and open up to the messages the universe has in store for you. Now, let's dive into your July forecast and explore what's unfolding for you in these first 2 weeks. The energy is shifting, and there's a sense of quiet momentum building beneath the surface. Whether it's in your relationships, career, personal growth, or inner healing, the universe is gently nudging you toward clarity and alignment. So, Taurus, let's tune in and see what Spirit wants to highlight for you as you step into this new chapter. The energy surrounding you in the first week of July, dear Taurus, is strongly influenced by a feminine presence, but it may come with some emotional complexity. This isn't necessarily a warm or comforting energy. In fact, it might feel a bit heavy, intense, or even triggering at times. Whether this influence comes from a partner, a family member, a friend, or even an aspect of your own inner feminine, it's asking you to pay attention. There's something beneath the surface that needs to be acknowledged, perhaps an unresolved tension, emotional boundary, or a dynamic that no longer feels aligned. This week invites you to look deeper and respond with emotional intelligence rather than reaction. This energy could very well be coming from someone already present in your life, perhaps a sister, an ex-partner, a female colleague, or someone you're currently interacting with in an administrative or professional setting. It might not be a deeply personal relationship, but the impact of this interaction feels significant. There may be power dynamics at play, unspoken tension, or lingering emotional residue that needs to be addressed. Pay attention to how this person makes you feel, Taurus, because the way you respond could reveal something important about your own growth, boundaries, and healing process. For those of you who are students, dear Taurus, this energy might show up through a classmate or peer who carries a subtle undertone of envy or competitiveness. You may sense this in the way they speak to you, try to one-up your efforts, or subtly challenge your confidence. While it might not be overt, the energetic tension is real, and your intuition is likely picking up on it. Don't let it shake your focus. Instead, stay centered in your goals and remember, your path is uniquely yours. Comparison is a distraction from your growth, and your steady progress is your greatest strength. This feminine presence seems to carry a somewhat heavy emotional weight, an undercurrent of jealousy, comparison, or even quiet resentment. It's not necessarily expressed openly, but you may feel it through subtle gestures, tones, or energy shifts when you're around this person. Their behavior might leave you questioning your own actions or second-guessing your progress. Taurus, trust your intuition here. You're likely sensing something very real. Remember, jealousy is often a reflection of someone else's inner struggle, not a reflection of your worth. Hold your ground, stay gracious, and don't allow their shadows to dim your light. You may sense a subtle undercurrent of manipulation, small actions or words that don't quite match the surface tone. In more direct or intense cases, this could even feel like a betrayal or a backstabbing energy, especially if it comes from someone you trusted or opened up to. It might take the form of gossip, passive-aggressive behavior, or someone attempting to undermine your efforts behind the scenes. Whatever the form, trust what your gut is telling you, Taurus. Your sensitivity to energy is heightened right now, and you're being guided to protect your peace and stand firm in your truth. Not everyone around you has your best interests at heart, and it's okay to create distance when needed. Someone may have made you a promise, offered their support, or given you their word, only to suddenly shift their stance or pull away, leaving you feeling blindsided or caught off guard. This kind of unexpected change can stir up feelings of confusion, disappointment, or even emotional hurt, especially if you were counting on their consistency. Taurus, your loyalty runs deep, and when others don't match that same level of integrity, it can cut more deeply than you let on. This moment is a reminder to lean on your own inner stability and to trust that any sudden shifts are revealing someone's true nature, not your worth. Be cautious if you're reconnecting with someone from your past this week, especially an ex or someone who once had emotional influence over you. While the encounter may seem innocent on the surface, their intentions might not be as clear or as genuine as they appear. Old patterns could resurface, and you may find yourself emotionally pulled back into a cycle you've already outgrown. Taurus, you've done a lot of work to heal and grow. Don't let nostalgia cloud your judgment. Protect your heart, stay grounded in what you've learned, and trust your inner wisdom to guide you forward, not backward. Their reappearance could stir up unnecessary complications, especially if emotions are still lingering or if closure was never truly found. What seems like a casual message or spontaneous reconnection could quickly reopen emotional wounds or bring confusion into a space you've worked hard to make peaceful. Taurus, not all doors are meant to be reopened. Sometimes, the universe tests your growth by showing you what you've outgrown. Trust your instincts, protect your peace, and remember that moving forward often means leaving the past exactly where it belongs. For others, especially in professional or bureaucratic settings, this energy might surface as frustrating delays, miscommunication, or disruptions in administrative processes. You might be waiting on approvals, dealing with red tape, or facing unexpected obstacles that slow your momentum. While it can feel like things are unnecessarily complicated or stuck, don't let the frustration derail your focus. Taurus, your steady and patient nature is your strength here. Take a deep breath, stay persistent, and trust that these temporary roadblocks are not denials, just detours. Handle each step with calm precision, and things will begin to move forward again. If you're submitting important paperwork, signing documents, or dealing with any kind of official matters this week, take extra care to double-check every detail. Read the fine print thoroughly. Make sure all terms are clearly understood, and confirm that your name, signature, and any other required information are accurate and complete. Even small oversights could lead to delays or misunderstandings down the road. Taurus, your attention to detail is one of your strengths. Use it now to ensure everything is handled smoothly and in your best interest. When it comes to legal or financial matters, clarity is your greatest ally. It's especially important this week that you remain firmly in control of your contributions and don't allow anyone to overshadow your efforts, particularly if there's someone in your workplace who has a tendency to take credit for ideas that aren't theirs. You've worked hard, Taurus, and your dedication deserves to be recognized. Stand your ground with quiet confidence and don't hesitate to advocate for yourself if necessary. This isn't about creating conflict. It's about honoring your worth and ensuring your voice is heard. Let your results speak, but also make sure your name is attached to your accomplishments. You may also cross paths with someone this week, a single mother, an elderly woman, or perhaps someone who lives alone, who is quietly carrying emotional burdens or feelings of loneliness. This person may not express their pain directly, but you'll sense it through their energy, their words, or even the silence between them. Taurus, your grounded presence and gentle heart can offer them comfort more than you realize. A simple act of kindness, a listening ear, or a thoughtful conversation could mean the world to them. Sometimes, just holding space for someone reminds them that they're not alone, and that can be incredibly healing. They might unintentionally, or in some cases, even intentionally, project their frustration, pain, or emotional heaviness onto you. This could come through in the form of irritability, passive-aggressive remarks, or sudden emotional shifts that seem to have little to do with you. Taurus, it's important to recognize that their reaction is more about what they're carrying internally than anything you've done. Hold space if you feel called to, but don't absorb energy that isn't yours. Compassion doesn't mean compromising your peace. It's okay to support others while still protecting your own emotional boundaries. While it's beautiful and kind to be empathetic, Taurus, it's equally important to protect your own emotional space. You have a natural ability to hold space for others, but this week, be mindful not to absorb emotional baggage that isn't yours to carry. Compassion does not require self-sacrifice. If you start feeling drained, overwhelmed, or unusually emotional, take a step back and ask yourself, is this mine to hold? Set energetic boundaries where needed, and remember, it's okay to care deeply while still prioritizing your own well-being. Protect your space, Taurus, gently, but with unwavering firmness. You don't need to raise your voice or build walls to make your boundaries known. A calm presence and clear intention are often more powerful than confrontation. Trust that you can be kind and still say no. Your energy is sacred, and this week, you're being called to honor it. Choose where and with whom you share your light. Those who respect your boundaries are the ones truly meant to be in your orbit. For those of you who are students, Taurus, a gentle word of caution. Someone you consider a trusted friend or study partner may not be entirely transparent or trustworthy this week. While they may seem supportive on the surface, there could be underlying competition, envy, or even a tendency to take credit for your ideas or work. Pay close attention to how they behave when you succeed or share something meaningful. True support feels consistent, not conditional. Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to set boundaries, even in academic or peer environments. Protect your efforts, and remember that not everyone deserves a front row seat to your success. This week carries a subtle undercurrent of hidden agendas and potential misunderstandings, particularly from someone you wouldn't normally suspect. It might be a person you trust, admire, or have worked closely with, which is why the energy feels especially disorienting. Their words may not match their actions, or you might sense an unspoken motive behind what seems like casual interaction. Taurus, don't dismiss your gut feelings. If something feels off, it likely is. Maintain healthy boundaries, double-check your facts, and avoid jumping to conclusions. Clarity will come if you stay observant and grounded. So trust your instincts, Taurus. They're sharper than you think, and don't hesitate to maintain strong, healthy boundaries. You don't need to explain or defend your intuition. If something feels off, honor that inner knowing. Setting clear boundaries isn't about pushing people away. It's about protecting your peace, your energy, and everything you've worked hard to build. Stand firm in your truth, and let your grounded wisdom guide the way forward. Now, as we step into the second week of July, the energy begins to shift, and it's a beautiful, refreshing change. After the intensity of the previous days, you'll likely feel a sense of emotional release and renewed clarity. It's as if the clouds are parting, and you're able to see things from a more grounded and peaceful perspective. This is a time to welcome ease, trust in divine timing, and realign with what truly matters to you. Love and warmth begin to flow gently back into your world, Taurus, like a soft breeze after a storm. You may find that emotional connections start to feel lighter, more open, and sincere. Whether it's through a meaningful conversation, a quiet act of kindness, or simply spending quality time with someone you care about, there's a growing sense of emotional safety and mutual appreciation. You're being reminded that love doesn't always have to be intense or dramatic. Sometimes, it's found in the peaceful, consistent presence of those who truly value you. You're surrounded by affection this week, Taurus. Whether it's coming from your family, close friends, or your romantic partner, the love around you is genuine and supportive. You may notice small but meaningful gestures that remind you of how deeply you're cared for. A thoughtful message, a loving glance, a helping hand, or simply someone being there when you need them most. This isn't loud or flashy love. It's steady, grounding, and real. Let yourself receive it fully. You've been strong for others. Now it's your turn to feel held and appreciated. This week is all about feeling truly cherished, Taurus, surrounded by those who see and appreciate you for who you are. It's a time to lean into meaningful connections, share heartfelt moments, and nurture the bonds that matter most. Whether it's a romantic relationship, a close friendship, or family ties, these connections bring warmth, comfort, and a sense of emotional grounding. Make space for quality time, deep conversations, and simple joys. Sometimes, just being present with someone you love can be the most healing act of all. Some of you may find yourselves going on a short trip, a spontaneous weekend getaway, or even just planning a cozy day out with your loved ones. Whether it's a scenic drive, a picnic in nature, or simply enjoying a meal at your favorite spot, this time away from routine brings a refreshing shift. It's less about the destination and more about the company and the calm. These simple, heartfelt moments create lasting memories and remind you of the beauty found in slowing down and enjoying the present with those who matter most. This could also be a delightful chance encounter with someone special, an unexpected meeting that instantly lifts your spirits and brings a sense of joy and lightness to your heart. Whether it's a friendly face from the past or a completely new connection, this interaction feels serendipitous, like the universe aligning just the right energy at just the right moment. Pay attention to who crosses your path, Taurus. Sometimes the most meaningful connections come when we least expect them, and they have the power to brighten our day or even shift our perspective in beautiful ways. Whether it's a romantic date that rekindles affection, a joyful family get-together, or a heartfelt reconnection with someone dear to you, your heart is truly at the center of this week's energy, Taurus. Love in all its forms is asking for your attention. This is a time to open yourself to deeper emotional experiences, to express your feelings freely, and to be fully present with those who matter most. Let your heart lead the way. It knows exactly where you need to be. Importantly, love serves as a powerful healing force for you during this time, Taurus. Whether it's romantic, familial, platonic, or even self-love, this energy brings comfort, renewal, and emotional balance. It gently soothes any recent wounds or tension you've experienced and reminds you that you are never truly alone. Love surrounds you, not in grand gestures, but in quiet moments, soft words, and genuine connections. Let it in. Allow it to mend the spaces that feel tired or tender, and trust that through love, deeper harmony is being restored within you and around you. Any emotional heaviness, tension, or misunderstandings lingering from the first week can begin to dissolve now, especially when approached with compassion, forgiveness, and emotional closeness. Taurus, this is your chance to soften the edges, whether it's extending grace to someone else or offering it to yourself. Honest conversations, heartfelt apologies, and simple moments of connection can go a long way in restoring harmony. Let love and empathy guide your actions. Healing doesn't always come from fixing everything. It often comes from simply being present, open, and willing to understand. Someone may even offer you a fresh perspective this week, helping you see a situation not through the lens of stress or disappointment, but with renewed peace and quiet hope. This could be a friend, a loved one, or even a passing conversation that shifts your mindset in a powerful way. Sometimes, all it takes is a different viewpoint to illuminate what we couldn't see before. Stay open, Taurus. A kind word or wise insight could be just what you need to move forward with more clarity, softness, and trust in the journey ahead. On a health note, Taurus, especially for those of you with existing conditions, it's important to pay close attention to your cardiac health this week. Don't ignore any signals your body might be sending, no matter how subtle. This could be a good time to schedule a checkup, monitor your stress levels, and prioritize rest and nutrition. Your heart, both physically and emotionally, needs gentle care right now. Make time for stillness, grounding practices, and anything that helps you feel centered and calm. Your well-being is the foundation for everything else, so take it seriously and treat your body with the love it deserves. If you've been noticing signs related to your heart, blood pressure, or general circulation, and have been brushing them off, it's time to take those signals seriously. Don't delay or downplay what your body is trying to tell you. Whether it's shortness of breath, fatigue, tension, or anything that feels off, seek medical guidance if needed. Prevention is always better than cure, Taurus, and your health deserves your full attention. A simple checkup could bring peace of mind or catch something early. Prioritize your well-being. You can't pour from an empty cup. Prevention is always better than cure, Taurus, and this week, that wisdom truly applies. Taking small, mindful steps now, like listening to your body, managing stress, getting enough rest, and staying hydrated, can help you avoid bigger issues down the line. Your body is your vessel, and when you treat it with care and respect, it supports you in every other area of life. Don't wait for a crisis to make your health a priority. Tuning in now can make all the difference later. As for Taurus students, the spotlight is shining brightly on you this week, and it's well-deserved. Your hard work, dedication, and steady focus are finally being noticed, whether by teachers, mentors, or peers. You may receive praise for a recent project, do exceptionally well in an exam, or feel a renewed sense of confidence in your learning journey. This is your time to step up, take pride in your achievements, and trust in your capabilities. You're building something lasting with every step, and the universe is cheering you on. You're being appreciated not just for your academic achievements, Taurus, but also for the energy you bring into the room, your charm, quiet confidence, and the way you carry yourself. People are noticing your presence, your maturity, and your ability to stay composed under pressure. This magnetic quality sets you apart. It's not just what you know, but how you show up that's making an impact right now. So take a moment to own that. You're not just doing well, you're becoming someone others naturally admire and look up to. The way you carry yourself, your calm confidence, your thoughtful way of speaking, and even your personal style may naturally draw admiration from both peers and teachers alike. There's something magnetic about your presence right now, Taurus. You're not trying too hard, yet others are drawn to your authenticity and grounded elegance. Whether it's the way you express your ideas or simply how you hold space in a room, people are paying attention and they're genuinely impressed. Let this boost your confidence and remind you that your energy speaks louder than words. It's a feel-good week, Taurus, one that lifts your spirits and gives your self-esteem a beautiful boost. You're likely to feel more seen, more valued, and more aligned with your true self. Whether it's through small wins, compliments, or simply noticing how far you've come, there's a renewed sense of confidence blooming within you. Soak it in. Let this energy remind you of your worth, not because of what you achieve, but because of who you are. You're stepping into your power with grace, and it's only just the beginning. The first half of July brings with it a blend of both caution and celebration, dear Taurus. On one hand, you're being asked to stay mindful, protect your energy, honor your boundaries, and trust your intuition when something feels off. On the other hand, there's so much to be grateful for: moments of emotional connection, unexpected joy, recognition for your efforts, and the soft, healing presence of love in its many forms. This is a powerful time of growth, clarity, and quiet empowerment. Move forward with wisdom in your heart and peace in your step, because the universe is aligning you with exactly what you need. The first week of July may require you to stay especially alert, Taurus, particularly when it comes to administrative matters, formal paperwork, or any important decisions. Double-check the fine print, trust your instincts, and don't rush through anything that requires your signature or approval. There may also be a feminine influence around you, perhaps someone in your personal or professional circle whose energy feels subtly off. This could be rooted in jealousy, competitiveness, or a lack of transparency. Stay grounded, protect your peace, and don't let anyone shake your inner clarity. Not every smile comes with sincerity, and this week is all about tuning into what's real. But as you move into the second week, the energy softens and shifts, arriving like a gentle blessing. Love flows more freely, emotional renewal takes root, and you're gifted with moments of genuine joy and heartfelt connection. Whether it's a romantic spark, a reconnection with someone dear, or simply feeling more at peace within yourself, This part of the month reminds you that beauty often follows clarity. Let yourself receive it fully. Taurus, you've earned this sweetness after the storm. Stay grounded, Taurus. Let your inner strength be your anchor as you move through the ups and downs of this month. Protect your energy by choosing wisely who and what you allow into your space. And most importantly, open your heart to receive the love, kindness, and support flowing toward you in the second week. You don't have to do it all alone. Let connection, not control, guide you forward. This is a time to trust in both your discernment and your capacity to welcome in deeper harmony. As always, Taurus, trust your intuition. It is your strongest and most faithful guide. No matter how unclear the outside world may seem, your inner knowing will never lead you astray. When something feels right, honor it. When something feels off, don't ignore it. Your intuition is the quiet voice of your higher self, gently pointing you toward alignment, peace, and purpose. Let it lead you through both the challenges and the blessings of this month with confidence and calm. Thank you so much for tuning in, dear Taurus. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to leave a comment below and share your experience. Your stories and reflections mean the world to me. Take gentle care of yourself, stay grounded, and may you continue to walk in grace and light. God bless you. And that brings us to the end of your reading for the first half of July, dear Taurus. I hope these messages offered you clarity, comfort, and a deeper sense of alignment as you move through this month. Remember, even when challenges arise, you have the strength, patience, and inner wisdom to navigate them with grace. And as love and joy return to your space, allow yourself to receive them fully. You deserve every bit of warmth and healing coming your way. If this reading resonated with you, I would truly appreciate it if you'd give this video a like, share it with someone who may need this guidance, and subscribe to Tarot Cosmos so you never miss future readings. Your support helps this channel grow and allows these messages to reach more beautiful souls like you. Feel free to leave a comment below. I'd love to hear how this energy is unfolding for you and how you're feeling moving into the month. Thank you so much for being here and sharing this space with me. Until we meet again in your next reading, take care of yourself, stay grounded, and let your heart lead the way. Sending you love and blessings always. Bye for now.